next two race weekends might be a little nervy for the Red Bull F1 team because Max Verstappen is only 1 penalty point away from an automatic race ban. And then after June 30th, 2 points get wiped away. And when I found that out, it got me thinking, how likely is it that he could pick up 1 penalty point? So I tried to find out what offence could lead to a certain number of penalty points. But there isn't really a set guide, at least not available to the public. All I could find was that the stewards decide the penalty points based on the severity of the situation. However, I like answers. So here is a summary of the offences that have taken place over roughly the past 5 years that have led to some penalty points. Over that time period, drivers have received either 1, 2 or 3 points for a single offence. I'd argue that causing a collision is probably the most common reason, and for 3 points, it seems like it is generally when a collision could have very easily been avoided. Drivers seem to get 2 points when they were wholly at fault, but it was more because they were trying to make a move and it didn't really work out, or they had a lock-up, or they misjudged their braking point. And I feel like if the other driver retires as a direct result of the collision, generally this will lead to some sort of penalty point. Now, drivers have also got 1 point for causing a collision, but I feel like this has happened more if it's predominantly that driver's fault, but maybe the other driver was like ever so slightly at fault as well. Another group of offences is if a driver speeds or overtakes during yellow or red flags, or if there is a virtual or a full safety car. However, that one seems rather circumstantial. For example, one driver has picked up 3 points for failing to slow down under double wave yellow flags, but another got 2 points for overtaking during a red flag. And if I saw that just written out, I would have thought it would be swapped. But as I said, it's a really good example of how circumstances matter. I've seen unsafe releases penalised as 2 points or 1 point. Forcing a driver off the track is often 2 points. And then you can pick up 1 point for things like impeding, leaving the track too much, driving too slowly if you're in and you're out laps during qualifying, and driving too slowly during a safety car, which means that you aren't maintaining the correct distance to the safety car. So as you can see, it is really dependent on the stewards' interpretations and the evidence that is brought to them.